yeah, baby. Oh yeah, oh yes, I like that.
It's your girl DeLaurian, and I am back and better than ever with a brand spanking new video. I know my empowerment videos don't get as many views as my hair videos, and that's okay. But this is essentially the reason why I started YouTube, was to develop a platform where I could come and I could speak to the lives and the hearts and the minds in the spirits of women everywhere. It's one of my passions. It's one of the reasons I was created, to be a speaker, to encourage is one of my natural gifts. And I'm excited, and it's a pleasure for me to do it. And I just want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to everyone who watches my MOGO videos or my empowerment videos, because they really come from the heart. And I thank you to everyone who engages. I thank you to everyone who leaves me sweet comments, who emails me. Thank you, because it does not go unnoticed, and it energizes me, and it gives me the reassurance to know that I'm on the right path, that I'm doing the right thing. Okay? So I just wanted to say thank you, thank you, thank you. So with that being said, I have a quick word. Let's just get to it. I just wanted to come to you with something that has really been on my mind. I've been seeing folks talk about this online, on the internets, and it's something that I wanted to address with you guys. Men wanting sex from women, and what women are good for, what men are good for. You know, just seeing people talk about sex and dating and relationships and how important it is, and young women talking about what they will and won't do for a man, men talking about, you know, what they want in a girl, what they don't want in a girl. And I just wanted to come and talk to you and tell you this. You do not have to have sex with a man in order for him to like you. You do not have to have sex with a man in order for him to like you. You do not have to have sex with a man in order for him to like you or to be interested in you. And again, I say, you do not have to have sex with a man in order for him to like you. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Listen to what is coming out of my mouth. You do not have to compromise yourself for a man to like you, okay? I can tell you, I've gotten the most from men that I've never even kissed. I've gotten the most from men that I've not slept with, that I've not touched, that I've not done anything with. Let me tell you something. Do not make decisions based off of pressure from a man, pressure from your friends, pressure from society, pressure from the internets, pressure from social media, pressure from movies or entertainment or your friends or your social circles or books you read or magazines you see or pictures. Do not compromise yourself. You do not have to sleep with a man in order for him to be interested in you. You have to be yourself 100% of the time, and that is what is going to attract the right person for you. How about you just live your life for you? Live your life to discover what you enjoy, what you like, what you're looking for, what's good enough for you, what you're born to do, what makes you smile, what makes you happy. How about you focus on that? How about you enjoy that, discover that? But do not, and again I say, do not worry about pleasing a joker. Don't worry about sleeping with some dude just to keep him around, because you don't have to. And I didn't really have an outline or a script or a formula for this video, but that's just what has been on my heart. You don't have to sleep with anybody in order to keep them around. You don't have to sleep with anyone to keep them around. You don't have to sleep with anybody to keep them in your life. You just need to be you. You need to stand in who you are. You need to stand proud in who you are, because guess what you have over all the other women you afraid that he's gonna go and talk to if you don't sleep with him or do what he wants to do? Guess what you have over them? You're you. You are you. Uniquely and individually you, baby. You don't have to do anything to compete with anybody else, because no one can compete with you, because you are the only one like you that has ever been created, and the only one to go down in history to be who you are, to have your makeup, to have your fingerprint, to have your mind, the color of your eyes, the fullness of your lips. You are the only one. You are the only one. You are the only one. So don't compromise yourself for no joker, for no man, for no woman. Don't compromise yourself for anyone. You compete with you. You try to be a better version of who you were yesterday. And I know it's cliche, but it's so real. When I look back over my life and I think things over, hey, I can truly say that I've been blessed, baby. I got a testimony. Years ago, less than 5 years ago, I was sleeping on someone's floor, okay? Sleeping on someone's floor. No money, borrowing money from people, chasing a dream. And now I don't have everything in the world, but God has brought me out. He has transformed me. He has developed me. He's seen me be faithful over $20, then $200, then $2,000. He's seen me be faithful, and He has increased me according to my faith and my diligence and my discipline. And He will do the same thing for you. You be faithful to yourself. Show up for you. Show up for yourself. Develop yourself. Understand the inner workings of your mind and your heart and what you enjoy, what's fun for you. Get to know you for you. I promise you, it's a journey that you will never regret. But you will regret laying down next to somebody that you don't even know, that you don't even like, and that doesn't like you, and that's trying to pressure you. You don't have to sleep with anyone. You don't have to conform yourself. You don't have to fake like you're someone that you're not. You don't have to put up with anything. You don't have to compromise who you are for no one. Okay? You're beautiful. Inside and out, you are beautiful. You were fearfully and wonderfully made. You are the only you walking this earth. And I don't ever want you to feel that you have to dumb yourself down, or that you have to close your mouth and keep it shut to keep Him happy, or that in order to get to know Him or to keep Him around, that you can't speak up for yourself. Oh yes, you can. And to be quiet as it's kept, or as loudly as it's said. Men, real men, the kind of man that you want, is really turned on by a woman who's unashamed of who she is and who's proud of who she is. Somebody to match wits with, someone that's interesting, someone who has conversation, someone who enjoys herself. Okay? So understand that you are you, you are beautiful, you are unique. There is only one you. And no one can compete with you because there's only one you. I'm finding that, there's just so much freedom in being comfortable in who I am. It's such a difference in the way that I walk now than the way that I used to walk. It's because I am comfortable in who I am. And you're gonna take me or you're gonna leave me. But guess who's gonna be here? Me. So I got to be happy with me. I've got to treat myself well. I've got to take myself out. I've got to travel by myself. I've got to enjoy myself. I've got to have fun and be happy with myself. I have to commit to me. How can I ask a man to commit to me if I'm not committed to myself? If we don't know who we are, how can we teach anyone else who we are, how to love us, how to treat us? So I'm telling you, be yourself. Run toward you. Be yourself. Look in that mirror and tell yourself you're beautiful. Regardless of the mistakes you made, regardless of the men that you wish you could erase from your past, the mistakes you wish you could erase, the dumb decisions you wish you could erase, because I have so many dumb decisions on my list that if I told you all of them, you would never watch a video of mine again. I ain't no saint, baby. And that's what makes my relationship with God so much sweeter, because I've done some terrible things in my life but He has forgiven me, and I have forgiven myself, and I've loved myself in spite of it. Still working on that thing, but you should too. Don't count yourself out, and you will be selling yourself short by competing with somebody else, some other girl. Selling yourself short by not speaking up for who you are, speaking up for yourself. Don't be ashamed of who you are. You're beautiful. You're wonderful. From a size 0 to a size 25. Regardless of the size, you're beautiful. I'm 135 now. A few years back, I was approaching 170. Chunkier than a donkey. I could not even get my shirts up my sleeve. I had gained so much weight. I didn't like it. I wasn't happy with it, but I still loved who I was. It was a journey. I had moments that I didn't want to take pictures. I didn't want to be seen, but I came through. I pulled through it. I did what I had to do to get myself to a place where I wanted to be. And I feel that's the thing. Where do you want to be? Who do you want to be? Focus on that, man. Commit to you. Show up for yourself. Don't ever ask a man to show up for you before you have shown up for yourself, because you won't even know how to instruct him or how to teach him the beautiful song of loving you if you don't even know how to love yourself, if you don't even know the words, you don't even know the lyrics. And every day that you live with yourself is an opportunity to learn a new lyric in the song of loving who you are. So love yourself, my queens, my beautiful ladies out there. Love yourself first. Make that a priority. Stand up for yourself and know you don't have to open your legs if you don't want to. This is not DeLaurian saying no sex before marriage. I'm not here to preach that right now. I'm here to say that if you are making a decision to have sex, you don't have to do it before you are ready. That's just the reality of the situation. There's some people who are not waiting. And if that is the case, you do not have to do it before you are ready. Don't do it. Don't do it. You don't have to bend. You don't have to bow. You don't have to break for no one, for anyone. But bend, bow, and break to love yourself, to know yourself. Get those mistakes in, learn from them, grow, become better. I'm telling you, there's nothing like truly enjoying your company, truly enjoying the presence of who you are. There is nothing like waking up and being happy with who you are. And I have experienced waking up and hating who I was and not wanting to breathe or live. But I'm just so grateful and so blessed to truly love who I am and to truly know that I will be okay with or without any man. I will be okay. To know that, and that affects how I carry myself. It affects the decisions. It affects the decisions that I make. It affects what I accept. It affects what I allow. It affects my conversation. It affects my strut, the way that I walk, the way I hold my head up, the way I'm unapologetically quirky and goofy and corny, and all that makes me even more attractive. And all your quirks make you even more attractive. You don't have to bend or bow or break for anyone but yourself.